aspects of teaching that I've come to appreciate over the years of my career, over 2 decades, close to 3 decades, almost a little shy of 3 decades, is that it is an opportunity to work with young people in the content area that you love.
Mm.
So I started my career as an elementary teacher. I've taught middle school and as well as high school and supported novice teachers. And so if you love working with little kids, if you love working in the content of English literature and written composition, it is just such a wonderful connection to be able to teach the students who intrinsically love those areas of study. Equally, this is something I didn't discover until I became a teacher, that I was also responsible for the students who did not love the content and who had other priorities. So depending on the age, that might be their social lives, that may be the lack of confidence to excel in the content area. If it's like high school, if it's English, or elementary, they'll say, well, I can't multiply. I don't know math. I'm not good at you are equally or even more importantly responsible for building the confidence of those students who don't see themselves reflected in the school community or don't, really believe in their ability to learn and excel. And that part, as a new teacher, was surprising to me, but those are the students I selfishly, sort of feel the most connected to, are the ones who said, I think I can do this now. So that has driven my career, that sense of inspiration. And why Maryland? I'm completely biased. I was born and raised in Baltimore City. I am a Maryland girl, although I live in DC now. But my family, my upbringing, what has shaped me is being raised in Maryland. But having the perspective of living in the District of Columbia and, having colleagues across the nation, I think that Maryland is exceptional at the value it places on education. And that's reflected at the local and state level with resources, with opportunity. I was actually on a call with student teachers just about 20 minutes ago. And what I shared with them is that whether the families are been in the state for multi-generations and hold multiple degrees, because this area has a very educated population, formally educated population. We also have school communities where we have first-generation families and students and newcomers to Maryland. And those families want the same opportunities, have very high expectations for their children, even if they were not a recipient of a formal education. And so that level of diversity, but what brings us all together is the value placed on continuing your education and being a lifelong learner.